4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's just fab, you silly one. I have questions, Ruben. Right, this week's special guest is gonna blur your bastarding heads off. It's someone I've been a massive fan of for years. I first saw her on the internet dancing in this show that was terrifying. It was emotional. It was incredible, and it was about a cat called Vicky that had been kidnapped by some evil bastard, and it was like a horror film. It was brilliant. And there was someone dressed as a cat dancing about with about 15 nipples, and the whole story was just told through the medium of dance. And also this person has been on Rupauls Drag Race, Series 11, and I'm sure she'll tell us all about that. Anyway, she's fucking brilliant, and she's called Love Connie, so welcome, Connie. Thank you for coming. Right, Connie, welcome, and let's get straight to question 1. So what I'd like to know, Connie, is can you tell us a bit about your childhood? Where did you grow up? Did you grow up on a lovely farm? Did you grow up in a mobile home? Did you grow up in a tower block or down a back alleyway? Or just a little house somewhere? And when you were that child and you were singing along to the mamas and the papas and the seekers and the new seekers and that, and you were thinking about what you wanted to be when you grew up, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I grew up in a small Louisiana town called Tallulah, and it was a 3-bedroom house that we then added a bedroom onto, so it became a 4-bedroom house. And I grew up listening to Elvis and Olivia Newton-John, and I used to love to watch the Cher show and the Carol Burnett show and all the variety shows of the 70s, and that's what I always wanted to do.
Right, Connie, so as you were growing up, I'm assuming at that point you learned to dance, so how old was you when you started to learn dancing? Because honestly, if you haven't seen Connie dancing, she fucking twizzles, flicks her legs up, does pliés, she does backflips, crab. She can do everything. She does the cha-cha and the hustle and the moringa and the blenka blenka. And she's fucking brilliant. So Connie, tell us about how you learned to dance.
Well, I came from a family of goofy dancers. I never studied dance because that wasn't an option. In small southern towns, you played sports. Even though I was raised in the Southern Baptist Church and you're not supposed to dance, but I still love to dance. It's just something natural. Dance just came natural for me. My favorite dances when I was growing up, I loved the bump, and I love the funky chicken, and I love the monkey and the Watusi, any of the dances that Ginger Grant taught us on Gilligan's Island. I still do, and I love the twist.
Right, Connie, we're on to question 3. Now, what I'd like to know is about the shows that you do. I mean, I've never seen one live because you've never been to the UK doing them, have you? I don't think. But I've seen videos of them. I saw the fucking brilliant one you did that was all Prince music. It was incredible. It made me laugh so much. And there's other ones you've done that I've seen clips of with different people and that. I mean, do you choreograph them yourselves? What made you think about doing a show where you're just telling these stories just by dancing with other dancers? Such a good idea and innovative, I'd say, Connie. Innovative.
Sometimes I like to think of themes in regards to when I start creating a show. But it always starts with the songs and songs that I like to, mix together or put together, just like a DJ would or someone creating a workout class. And my background is in physical fitness, so I knew that I could do a very athletic dance show if I could keep it 50 minutes to an hour. And I also love doing theme shows. Like I've so far done, like you say, the Prince show, and I've done a show with all Roxy music. And in the future, I hope to do a Kim Wilde show called Wild Thing.
All right, Connie, now let's talk about some of your other work where people might have seen you. You've got an online show that you did a while ago, A World of Wonder, by something to do with Hollywood. I can't remember the name of it, but that was really good. And, of course, a lot of people have heard about you for the first time when they saw you on Rupauls Drag Race Series 11. How did that come about, and how did you feel when you got that sort of gig? And was it exciting doing it? Was it fun afterwards? Was it nice meeting all the girls? It must have been a fucking brilliant opportunity, and I know lots of people really enjoyed it. So can you tell us about that?
Well, I did the RuPaul drag show because I had known the producers, the guys at World of Wonder, for over 20 years. So that came about because they would see my live shows, and I believe that they like to spotlight other talent than just the kids that are auditioning to be on Drag Race. So we talked and had meetings and figured out what would be a good way to present myself. And we talked about what we were going to do, and it was super, super fun. And it was hard to remember all of the drag queens' names because they changed their wigs so much. So I can't really keep any modern day drag queen straight, to use an uncool word. But I try. I really do try.
Right, we're on to question 5 already. As I always say, it's fucking flown by, and I've really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for coming. It's been an honour to meet you and have you on the show. It's fucking brilliant. Right, so what I want you to do is what I want all my guests to do at this point in the show. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take yourself back to that child, the one who was just watched Charlie's Angels, just a bit upset that they ain't got hair like Sabrina or Jill or whatever, and probably crying a little bit. And if you could walk in that room to that child and whisper something in their ear to give them help and guidance and avoid the fear of the future, what would you say to that child, Connie?
What is this TV on when I told you no TV tonight when we were out in Vicksburg having dinner? Turn that TV off. That TV is burning up. I told you no Jiggle TV no more. No Three's Company, no Fantasy Island, no Charlie's Angels, and most definitely no Love Boat. I've about had it with you. Turn these lights out. You have every light in the house on. That is ridiculous. Get in the bed.
Right, I was just going to say bye to Connie, but suddenly she just got up, she twistled, and she just did like a high leg kick and went backwards to a bit of a curtain, so she's gone. So I'll say bye-bye, sort of by proxy. So bye-bye, Connie. It was fabulous having you on. Bye!
Bye, wiener dog.
Thanks again for watching, and if you want to see more of my world, go to my Instagram, which is Brenda_the_shapeshifter. Oh, and I've got a YouTube channel as well, which is just all my interviews and that. Find it yourself. Okay, bye.